Blessings to close relatives and friends. Blessings to those who help us in our daily duties, bosses, subordinates, clients, customers, colleagues, investors, associates, and fellow meditators. Bless even those who think they are our enemies and miscreants, if any, that they too must change their heart and live in peace, prosperity, and harmony. Vedatriyam propounded by our Guru Sri Vedatri Maharishi. Be blessed by the divine, be blessed by the divine, be blessed by the divine. The World Community Service Center, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. The Temple of Consciousness at RDR, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. All the meditation centers and the trusts around the world, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. We shall not hurt anyone in body, mind, or soul. We shall help those who are hurt. We shall not hurt anyone in body, mind, or soul. We shall help those who are hurt. We shall not hurt anyone in body, mind, or soul. We shall help those who are hurt. May the whole world live in peace, prosperity, and harmony. World Prayer. May the leaders of every nation intuitively attain divine realizations. The boundaries of all nations guarded by a force common to every country. May all men live without rancor or fear, working for a living, all wars disappear. May the people all over the world find lasting peace which fills their mind. Rain blessing. May there be rainfall in adequate strength so that lakes, ponds, wells, and rivers are filled to the brim. May people live in prosperity through ennoblement of character. May there be rainfall in adequate strength so that lakes, ponds, wells, and rivers are filled to the brim. May people live in prosperity through ennoblement of character. May there be rainfall in adequate strength so that lakes, ponds, wells, and rivers are filled to the brim. May people live in prosperity through ennoblement of character. May peace prevail within us. May peace prevail around us. May peace prevail all over the world. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Rub your palms gently together, place them over your eyes, and then gently wipe the face with the palms. Raise the hands over your head. Take a gentle, deep breath and release it. Bring the hands down sideways. Open your eyes gently and look at your palms and bless your Guru and bless all the people who are meditating along with you. Be blessed by the divine.
Be blessed by the divine. Dear fellow seekers of the truth, may our Guru be always with you. Dear friends, what is truth? Our Swamiji says in one of his poems, expand your thought to the boundless open and stay on there till the sense feel nothingness. Consciousness then becomes one with the static state, and that alone is truth. Truth, truth. Through Jnana Diksha, that is, by using the thought force of the Divine Master, we all have been taken to the absolute state. Here, the soul merges into the Almighty. To enlighten us today, we have Professor K. Sampath Kumar this evening. He has pursued Bachelor of Engineering, Master of Arts in Yoga for Human Excellence, MBA, and Master in Philosophy. He served as General Manager in various industrial companies. In 1995, by the grace of our Guru, he became a Sky Master, and he is a follower of our Sky practices for past 25 years. He is rendering his divine service full-time at World Community Service Center from 2010, presently serving as Secretary for the Kanchipuram zone. He was awarded Best Master for the year 2018 in our Sky system. It is my pleasure to invite Professor K. Sampath Kumar to deliver a speech on power of positive thinking.
Good evening to everybody. Be blessed by the divine. With the blessing of our Guru, Vedatri Maharishi, we will start this session. First of all, I'd like to thank our World Community Service Center President, Bhatmastri SKM Sir, for encouraging us and supporting us in all these activities. I like to thank Mr. Krish Murli for giving me this opportunity to come and talk to you. I like to thank Mr. Vijay, who just now introduced me. I also like to thank Madam Jamuna, who is coordinating this activity. So today we are going to talk about the power of positive thinking. Before going to the positive thinking, let us understand what is a thought. Maharishi has given in one of his poems the significance of the thought. Thought is the pinnacle of nature. Nature confines itself in thought. It's impossible to show the state of thought. Nobody is there to say its absence. A small point is where thought is born. On functioning, it ends it universal. Thought, along with all artificial gadget, is impelling force for all natural apparatus. It's a wonderfully, he has given the definition. So why thoughts? What is the thought makes a man perfect? Thought is what the character is all about. The Maharishi says, whatever thought you have, the character of a person depends on the thought. So thought is everything. He says the mind is a fertile land. What you sow, you will reap it. Mind is nothing but a group of thought. So thought is only going to determine our life, how we are going to live. So we have to understand what this thought is all about before going into the positive thought. Why the thoughts are coming, from where it is there, how it is coming. So the thoughts are basically coming from our genetic center, from the imprints. Basically, there is a lot of imprints in our genetic center because of our own action right from childhood until now. Whatever we did, everything got imprinted into the system, like in the computer chip or hardware. Then it comes to the brain cell as a monitor, it comes to the brain cell and comes as a thought. This is what we do is called the prarabdha karma, but we are also carrying, while born in this world, we also carry from our parents, whatever their thoughts, whatever the action did, parents and foreparents and so on. So that thought is called the sanjita karma. So these both put together, the thoughts comes to our mind. There are so many thoughts which comes to our mind. The research says there is about 150 words per second can the thought we can receive it in the mind. So that type of fastness, that type of so much thoughts can go into this. If you think and unless we are trying to do meditation, how much we can get, we get so many unwanted thoughts that keeps coming unless we keep practicing meditation regularly. So we have to understand why it is, how we have to filter. In our body mechanism, the God has given us a wonderful system called the filter mechanism through our sixth sense. Our sixth sense is the one which is capable of discriminating what is a good thought and what is a bad thought. So we get a lot of thought. We have to discriminate. We have to eliminate the bad thoughts and only put the good thought into action. That filter mechanism with only the human mankind only have this of a sixth sense, where we have to use that and filter what is good one and what is not bad. So we have to eliminate the bad.
ನಾನು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋದೆ ನೀವು
Hello, is it okay? There seems to be a lot of back noises are coming. Hello. Okay, now it's clear. Can I proceed?
Sir, go ahead, sir.
Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, I think other people, if they unmute the mic, it'll be helpful. I mean, mute the mic. Then the next question comes, what is, how to filter, how to define, what is the criteria to filter, what is the good thought, what is the bad thought, how we know how to differentiate that. For that also the Maharishi has given a very beautiful explanation. The thought which put into action, if it results in a good thing to self or others, or present or future, that is a good thought. It should not harm anybody, present or future, either physically or mentally. This is a good thought. So he has given a wonderful formula for us to apply this formula and find out what is the good thought and what is the bad thought, filter that, and make affirmation, say that only the good thought should come, so that you will get into that thought correctly. So yes, Maharishi has also given the analyzation of thought in his introspection exercise. The first chapter, he talks about his analyzation of thought, because that is so important. So he talks on analyzation of thought. So in that he is defining why thoughts are coming. He is giving a reason, 6 reasons. The thoughts are coming only based on the need, based on the habit, based on the circumstances, based on the influence by others, based on the heredity and the divine power. So these are the 6 reasons why the thoughts are coming out. This is because of only thoughts are coming from us only. But the reason is this, because we have already experienced all these things. When you feel hungry, then you have to start eating. So that type of thoughts coming, look for food. Similarly, for all the activities like habit and other thing, the thoughts keeps coming. So these are the 6 reasons which we have to analyze what thought is coming, why it is coming, whether it is good. If I implement, it's going to be good or bad. Then what is to be done is how we have to analyze and remove the bad and only implement the good thought, right? Only the good thoughts are one, which is a positive thought. Obviously, the positive thoughts are a good thought. So we will see some of the definition given by his great personalities. Albert Einstein says, the positive thinkers are one who will find a solution to the problem. The negative thinkers are one who will find a problem in the solution. This is the difference between the positive thinking and the negative thinking. You have to find a problem in the negative thinkers will always find a problem in the solution, but the positive thinkers will find a solution to the problem. This is how it should be. Swami Chinmaya said, if we prepare for the unexpected and unknown, then we can turn any calamity into an opportunity, any failure into the success. So beautifully it's put. Today we are seeing so much of calamity. So we are very much worried. We are very much frustrated. Today's scenario, this is very important. How we have to keep ourselves positive, because all these problems are coming. We have to turn this calamity into an opportunity and see how we can learn, how we can come out, what we can do best out of it, and failure into success. Similarly, Swami Vivekananda says, happiness is not about getting all you want. It is about enjoy what you have. You have to enjoy what you have. That is most important. It's not that what you want. You have to enjoy what you have. Similarly, everything will be easy when you are happy mode, but nothing is easy when you are in sorrow mode. So similarly, now we have to this positive thought, you see so much of advantage, so much of positiveness it has to bring in our mind, so that we can lead a happy life. So we can give a lot of how we can say so many of things in the positive mind. The positive mind has the flexibility to accept whatever does come in its way and try to see the potential good in any situation. This is what the positive mind will do. The positive mind embraces the uncertainty of life and is less attached both to material thing and the way things are going. Positive mind do away with all the conditions, comparison, and expectation. Instead, focus on the opportunities and good things we have in our life right now. Positive mind faces the failure as a stepping stone for the achievement. Positive mind understand the circumstances and accept the reality. This is a beautiful word again said by our Maharishi. You should understand the circumstances where you are in and accept the reality. This is very important. The positive mind, basically, if you look at the positive mind, it will make you to analyze yourself. that is called the self-analyzation. Then it will make you to discipline yourself, that is a self-discipline. It will also motivate you, that is called the self-motivation. Then self-confidence, it gives you a lot of confidence. It also develop you, that is a self-development. So in this particular place, I like to talk more about self-analyzation, because that is very important for each and every one of us. What is the self-analyzation? So we should know, we have to, that is the introspection what we are going to do. So before going this positive mind, we should know what are our strengths, what are our weakness, what are the opportunities we have, what are the threats we have. So this is called as a SWOT analysis in the management terminology. We use this technique many places. So we have to analyze ourselves, find out what our strengths are. By using the strength, we have to overcome our weakness. Then we should know how to create the opportunity. Okay, there may be some opportunity which we should be able to grab that, but we also should be able to create the opportunity by using our threat and overcome the threat by using this strength. This is very important. The positive mind, looks everyone equal. There's no difference. The positive mind will not get flattened with success and will not break down in failure. Faces both success and failure in equal frame of mind. Positive mind will be happy even if things are not okay. Positive mind will have the ability to understand the need of the moment. The positive attitude will lead to win, win, win situation. I said 3 win. 1 win is for the self, the other win for the others, and the third win is for the society. So this is what is very important. The positive mind will bring you the happiness, it will bring you the contentment in life, it will bring you the composure, it will bring you, you will become a more charity person, you will pardon everything. So these are the all good things can come if you are a positive frame of mind. So having said all these things about a positive frame of mind, what I have to do to get this positive frame of mind? Every day we are getting only a negative feeling, negative thought, so much of frustration, so much of life, you get rejected, or so much of this thing. All problems are coming in our life. Yes, the life is full of problem. Nobody is without the problem. The problem is there. Once our body and the life was joined together, the problem started there itself. So we have to face a problem and come out. Here I like to give the beautiful quote of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is praying to the God. He is asking God, give me a strength. But the God is giving him all the difficult situation in the life. So he is asking God to give the knowledge and wisdom. He is giving him the life puzzle. He is asking happiness. He is showing the people who are not happy. He wants some money. He asked him to work. He is saying, I want to be peace. He said, help others. So what he says is, whatever I ask the God did not give me what I want, but the God has given me whatever I need. This is how it is. So we have to undergo that whatever hurdle we have. Unless we undergo, if you take an iron rod, you have to eat it, then only the hardness will become more. You have to bring it to any shape. It has to undergo a lot of process. So unless you undergo process, it cannot come out. Similarly, of the life is also, we have to come out of the struggle. We cannot afraid of the struggle and keep quiet. So this is what is most important. So what I have to do to get this positive thought? So we have to give the positive affirmation. We know that every day we give auto suggestion. How we have to, by the grace of God, by the grace of the divine power, we have to be good health, wealth, and all these things. So similarly, with the auto suggestion or the affirmation, we can say a lot of affirmation in our system. When you get up in the morning, try to say these few words, what I'm going to say. You can say in the morning, I am feeling healthy and strong today. I have all that I need to make this great day of my life. I have all the information I need to solve any challenges that come up today. I have the knowledge to make smart decision for myself today. I make a right choice all day using my inner wisdom. I am happy and content with my life. This is most important. I am happy and content with my life. And because unless you are content, you cannot be happy. I am very calm and greet the day with ease. I am filled with gratitude for another day this God has given me on this earth. So I have to say this affirmation repeatedly. Here I like to also say what Dr. Abdul Kalam says. You always say, I am the best. I can do it. God is always with me. I am a winner. Today is my day. So this is how we have to generate the positive energy within ourselves. We cannot, we cannot be so tired or so much frustrated. This, once you see this, definitely you can feel the change. Because why I'm saying this, whatever we say, it gets imprinted into the every system. It gets imprinted into our sense. It gets imprinted into the biomagnetism. It printed into the life force. It is in the genetic center. It is in the brain cell. In addition to that, it also gets imprinted into the universal magnetism. So whatever, when you increase the intensity of the thought, whatever you want to achieve, you keep doing that, definitely that will be achieved. I now sometimes I used to feel very tired. When I get up in the morning, I'll say that I'm a healthy person. I'm a healthy person. I can do anything today. What I want to do, I will do it today. Then I don't know how I get the energy. I'll get the energy. This is a fact. You do it for yourself, and definitely you can also feel that. So we have to do the positive affirmation every day. Say that yes, we are going to do this. So this is very important. I like to hear say, Bharatiya says in one beautiful song, whatever you think that can be achieved, provided if your thoughts are good, provided your thoughts are with high intensity, provided it is with a clear knowledge and the wisdom. How beautifully he said, if the thought or all these things, if with a clear knowledge and wisdom, with a high intensity on the thought, if you want to do the good thing, that can be achieved. Thiruvaral also, he says in one of the Kural 666, a person of determination, will, and efficient action achievements is objective in the manner in which he has changed. A person determined with the will and the efficient action, he has to have a will, he has to have a efficient action, then he can achieve his objective in the manner in which he has designed. Whatever he wants. This is what the Thiruvalur says. So it is very clear what thought we want to achieve, whatever we want, it is possible that we can achieve that. Only thing is that you have to believe in that. Whatever we do, it is the self-belief is most important. Without a belief, if you do anything, it's no meaning. So you should have a positive attitude, positive belief, positive approach. This only will take you for the long. Unless you have a positive approach and positive attitude, we cannot go anywhere. The positive attitude is very important. Here also I like to say, Abdul Kalam again says in one of the example, he says the birds, always, when the rain period, all birds will go and look for the shelter. But the eagle is the one which will fly above the cloud and see. That is the attitude difference. It will crosses the cloud and fly. So that is the problem is same, but the attitudes are different. So we should have a great attitude so that no, we will be in a position to come out. Unless the attitude, if you add everything, the attitude, if you add the alphabet order, A1 like that, that is the only word will give you 100. You can try for yourself later on. So that is the attitude will make you for a success. So have a positive attitude. That is very important. You also should understand in our life to accept the situation what you are in. You cannot change the external circumstances. It's not in your hand, but your attitude can be changed. You can change your attitude. So there is no use in getting frustrated. You have to be calm and accept the situation what you are in. That is what Maharishi also said. Understand the circumstances, accept the situation. So people should not think when you accept as it is, that doesn't mean that you are giving up or you are just like that. It is not giving up. Please understand, by accept the situation, instead what you have to do, you have to think, analyze, and utilize the situation to the best out of it. That is very important. Unless you understand, bring the best out of it, you cannot do anything. So everything now you look at, he said one thing, good thing is everything is easy if you are happy. But if your nothing is easy when you are sorrow. So you have to be feel happy, then when you can be, everything can be made happy. So these are the very important thing what we should understand. Most important thing is you have to focus and concentrate 100%. Whatever you do it with full of dedication and concentration, and focus it 100%, concentrate 100%, then you can achieve whatever job you do, whatever you do, whether you are going to read, whether you are going to cook, you are whether going to dance, enjoy whatever it is, but give 100% concentration, 100% dedication, 100% involvement. If you do that, definitely it will take you long, definitely it can give you, lead to your success. There's no doubt about that. So how we have to be, we have to have an approach of positive decision every time. So you can always, you can also say, I can accomplish my goal. You can also make this affirmation like this. I have energy and motivation to act and do whatever I want. So you should create a freedom for yourself. Doing things makes me stronger. So if you do things, it will make stronger. If you keep just a laziness, nothing will be there. So you have to be stronger, means you should not succumb to the pressure. So you have to do your thing so that you will be more stronger. Let us take, for example, you should know how to take every situation as a positive. Let us take, for example, today's situation, today's scenario, COVID-19. So much people are afraid, so much people are frustrated, so much people are, they're afraid in the family. They're very much afraid. Even some people, they're not actually affected by COVID, but because of this creation, they thought that they got a COVID and they got affected. So this is how it is happening, because what you think, it will happen. You should know the positiveness will change the biological change in our body system. If you take in a brain cell, there is a lot of hormones, lot of enzymes. You take melatonin or serotonin. The serotonin is the one which generates a positive energy. It is it will give you, when you're happy, it secrete more. Similarly, the melatonin, dopamine, hypothalamus, like everything in our brain system will generate how we are, how our mood. It all depends on how that will function. If your mood is good, that your every function in your body parts also function good. If your mood is bad, then it will be bad, because that is how you are, because it's internally all these parts will affect it. When you feel very anger, what will happen? You are able to see for yourself what are the changes taking place. Your blood pressure will go, your digestive system, liver will get affected, so much problem. Your eye will get red. Why? Because it's externally you are having some emotion, but internal there is a lot of biological change taking place in our body system. Please understand, what we are external, it will also affect internal. How we are, how emotional we are, how positive we are, how happy we are, accordingly our internal body system, our body parts will also act accordingly. Only it secretes, whether it's on enzyme and hormone, all depends on that. So I want to give one example here. It's a fact one. In European, one lady got suffered. They are diagnosing her as a cancer. So she did not bother about that. Every day she used to say, I believe, I'm a healthy person, like that 100 times she says, I believe. I am a healthy person, I am a healthy person, like that, and she go for a walk. Then after 9 months, they are checking, there is no cancer. This is the real thing what has happened. So why it is happening? It's all science, nothing miracle or something like that. It is a science. In our body system, our cells are getting replenished in 120 days. Every 120 days, the cells are going on, coming and going on. It get replenished also. It will get die on its own. So the new cells will come. The old cell will get die. If you do this, the positive affirmation, what will happen? Anyway, the new cells, the old cells, which is infected cells, has to die anyway. But what is happening in normal circumstances, before it die, it will pass it back to the new cell what is generated. But if you give this positive affirmation, the new cell will get protected by our positive affirmation, and the new cell will not get affected by this infection. So the old cell anyway will die, and your organ or whatever it is, whatever it got damaged, it will be cured. It's a real practical thing. So these are some examples. What I told you about the cancer. The cancer is, what type of disease it is. Even that type of disease, the people can cure. The mind only plays a role. Any disease for that matter, The 70% of the disease can be cured by your mind. Maybe only 30% or 20% only can be medicine. So don't go for the medicine. Maharishi has given us such a wonderful practice to us. Let's all practice. This all thing can come if you practice. Our Maharishi has given wonderful, beautiful, simple exercise, Kayakalpa yoga, meditation, introspection. All these things, if you practice regularly, definitely we can come out of all this problem. We can be always positive. I like to give my own example. I had a lot of problem between 30 to 35. I had a diabetes, I had a blood pressure, spondylosis problem, kidney stone. I started this at the age of 40. Now I am 66. Believe me, I am not taking any meditation. I am more actively doing service than what I was really in the office service. Today I am not even, Sundays also I am actively participating. This only because I practice sincerely, regularly, our Guru's exercises, Kayakalpa, meditation, introspection. I request all of you to do that, because many people we learn, but after that we practice for something and after that it goes off. Here also I like to point one thing. What you practice, if you make a practice to ensure that if you can do it for 48 days, forget about 48 days, even 24 days, if you are able to do it continuously, the cell will make you to do it again, because that cell will get imprinted that you have to do. Why this fellow is not doing today exercise? The cell will make you to do. So most important thing, the first the 24 days. So you ensure that, if you do that, that will really make you long way. So we can definitely lead a healthy life, no doubt about that. So this positive frame of mind will make you to do all those things. It is one is the internal. I told you about our biological system. Once if you are a positive frame of mind, even external, we can do, we are motivated, we can achieve, we can have a good relationship, our family members, our friendship, everywhere we can create a very cordial atmosphere. So we can make our situation where we are, the surroundings will be happy. Make that magnetic field around us with full of happiness, full of energy. So automatically no bad thing can come into that. That is what we do, no? We do the auto suggestion when we are doing. Let the divine power protect us, guide us, lead us in all time, all activities. What we do, we intensify the magnet field. Don't say just like that. Believe that what we say, the magnetic field around us, it gets intensified, so that when any bad thing that will not come, like Sida, the records, then not similarly, when anything come, that will not come into us, so that will not harm us also. So this is all the logic what we should understand. This is not that, just like that, there's a lot of research are going on this, how this positive frame of mind can help us. So when we look at all these issues, I'm coming back to this COVID situation today. So even in this COVID-19 situation, how we can look positive? We can look positive. What happened? The air pollution, there is no air pollution at all. There is no sound pollution. I understand in Italy, the people who had a respiratory problem, since because of the air pollution, there is no air pollution, they got cured, I believe. So this is a fact, though, one of the news I saw. So so even in this difficult situation, there is some good thing is also happening. So everything, there is both good and bad. So you should know how to take it, the only good thing. So we always, go into the bad and feel for ourselves. We feel that only problem is to us only. Don't think that problem is for everybody. So see to that, you are coming out of the problem and make you have to be more energetic, in the sense you have to do all these practices. That only will take you long. So I think I have given because they have given me strictly about 25 minutes time. I think I've taken 25 minutes time. But anyway, we can keep talking on this more about this positive aspect of it. So we have to be very positive. So let us take every situation we face, every situation with the calmness, with the alertness, with the awareness, so that we can come out of that problem. And so we can, I told you earlier itself, the self-analyzation, self-discipline, self-motivation, self-confidence, and self-development. If we can develop ourselves, believe in your ability, definitely we can come out of all this problem, we can live a wonderful life. After all, one more important point I want to say, whenever there is a problem, please think that the problem is what is doing. Maharishi's beautiful explanation about the problem, or when you feel when you are in the pain is coming only because of the sin, our sin, either our sin, our earlier parents, or whatever it is. It is there in our genetic center. It is there in our now, so what is the only way that we have to eradicate the sin to undergo the pain? There is no other way at all. If you have to remove your pain, if you have to eradicate your sin and merge with the universe, that is all of most of us know our life ambition is only to merge with the universe. We don't want one more life again. We want to eradicate all our sin, and so merge with the universe is what is our main objective. So for that, so whenever there a pain comes, think that pain is only for your temporary body and not for your soul. The soul is getting purified. Be, be happy with your soul is getting purified, so that you don't feel the pain at all. This you can practice by yourself. I did in my life many times. So I never felt the pain. I felt happy because it is my whenever the problem comes, whenever I feel some pain, I think that it is eradicating my sin. This is only the temporary pain is only to the body, nothing else. This body is a temporary, anytime it can go. But your soul, which is a permanent one, which has to get merged with the universe, that is getting purified. Keep this also in mind. Don't worry about the pain. Think that it is eradicating your sin. This is a beautiful concept our Guru has given us. Our Guru has given us so much of concept to make our life so happy, so enjoyable, so beautiful. Enjoy this world. This world, we have a lot of things to enjoy. Be happy and enjoy your life. So I thank all of you. By the grace of divine power, let's have a good health, long life, enough wealth, peace, fame, prosperity, and wisdom. So with this, I conclude my session. I thank once again all the organizers for giving me this opportunity. And also, I thank all the participants who have listened to me. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor, for the inspiring speech on power of positive thinking and walking us through the importance of positive affirmation and happiness, and how unhealthy mind plays a role in healthy body. Now the session is open for discussions. You can click the raise hand button in your Zoom app to ask your questions. While everyone is preparing for your questions, we have some important announcements to make. We all know to fight against COVID-19, we need to raise our immunity level. So please emphasize all your near, loud, and dear ones to learn and practice Kaya Kalpa Yoga. You can learn Kaya Kalpa Yoga from the safety of your own home by visiting kayakalpayoga.edu.in, or you can download our Android app as well. Our monthly journal Anboli is also available in our Android app. You can get access to our premium content of Swamiji speeches at a nominal subscription. You can connect with us on Facebook and YouTube at Sky Yoga TV to listen to all the past speeches of our beloved professors for free. Our Vedatriyam principle suggests donating 1% of income to the good cause of society. We invite you to donate to World Community Service Center either through Anboli app or through our official website vedatri.edu.in. Section 80G exemptions are also available for these donations. Now the session is open for question and answers. Pragadishwar, please go ahead.
So thank you for the powerful power pack speech. I have two questions. Question number one, what is the difference between positive thinking and creative thinking?
Okay. The positive thinking is one in normal life. We have to have a positive thinking. I told you the positive thinkers are one who find a solution to the problem. The creative thinkers are one who will find some new invention. So they're like a scientist. So he is going to do some invention, who do a lot of research work and do invention. So the creative thinker will find out something new. He look everything as a new. He look different. He will be the person who look everything in a different way and find out the new invention for the society. But positive thinkers, it's a normal person who has to follow this positive thinking. The creative thinkers is a scientist or who are very much interested in the, invention and all. They will have a lot of creative thinking. I hope I answered you.
Exactly. You are clarified, sir. The second one is.
Vazhga Valamudan. I would like to add one very important differentiation between positive thinking and creative thinking. Okay. Now you can, if you are positive, the results will not hurt you or others now or in the future, physically or mentally. Such a thinking is called positive thinking. But creative thinking can use it for negative purposes. Einstein was a creative thinker. His invention was eventually applied for both positive aspects that has produced so many products, including electricity that we enjoy today, and also produced several negative products such as atom bomb. If Einstein had not discovered E is equal to mc square, atom bomb would never have been discovered. So creative thinking can be used to destroy or to cause hurt in a creative manner. So please understand that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Two, sir, what is the difference between positive thinking and positive attitude?
No, the attitude is how you are going to approach to the problem. So whenever you are going to have approach the positive thinkers, anyway, now you are going to have the thinking and the attitude, how you go into the look into the problem and solve the problem. That is the attitude. If you have a thought, you have a positive thought, then the attitude will always come into that and make you the approach, your involvement, how you involve, how you are going to solve the problem. So the first basic thing is your positive approach. The positive approach will make you a good attitude. The attitude will finally end in a good result.
Be blessed. Raj Gopal Mohandas.
Yeah, yes.
Vazhga, your vibrant speech is very nice. I am having one question. How the positive thinking making it to as executive thinking and affecting our works done effectively?
I didn't get you correctly.
That is Vazhga Valamudan.
Yeah.
My question is how the positive thinking can be become as an executive thinking and things are executed.
So, for example, you are executive in the company, so you have to perform some job. So when the positive thinking will make you to perform much better. So because the positive thinking means you have to be aware of the situation, aware of the circumstances. I told you different factors. So it is not that only positive thinking in the sense of knowing everything and make your strength. I was talking about the self-analyzation. So how we are going to do in the executive way, if you know the company is working, what is expected out of you, what you have to do for that, what are your points, what is available with you, how you are going to use your positive energy rather than getting many times what has happened when more loads are given, people will not be efficient, they will feel bad. So there you should be able to break a difference, make a difference, saying that the priority size. So how you will prioritize your job, what is priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, like that. Then make it and make it efficient, the outcome of that. So if you approach the problem by a positive way, the efficient will automatically increase.
Tamil Selvi.
Good evening, sir. Vazhga Valamudan. Sir, thank you, sir, for your thoughtful, thought-provoking speech, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, people are telling that the problem can be solved if you accept the things as it is. Sir, is it true or it is applicable in all times or worked out at all times, sir?
No, you accept the problem as it is in the sense, so you know what are the problems are coming. You should know what circumstances you are in, accept the reality. I said it is a Maharishi beautiful word. Understand the circumstances and accept the reality at the particular moment. So you may have to accept certain things at a particular moment. That doesn't mean that even every time you have to accept the same thing. Depends on the situation, it varies. So you can accept if it is going to be good result. So we cannot accept anything which is not good. So what we have to do at the type of situation, we may have to keep quiet or we have to avoid. As Magrishi says, many times, many problem can be solved if you just simply avoid that. So you cannot, sometimes we have to keep, sometimes your boss may say something which you cannot immediately react to that. You have to only keep and respond to that and come different way. So you should know at the particular moment, you have to accept means at a particular junction, probably you may have to accept at the later on, you have to respond in a different way. That different way, how you have to respond will, this positive thinking will make a help. How you put it, the things is most important. The same thing, if you can call a person by wrongly calling him, I know, hey, come here, like that. But the same thing you can call him, please come. So the word how you use. So similarly, you have to respond to the situation, depends on it, not react to the situation.
Let me add to what Professor has said. Look, you need to judge depending upon whether you are keeping quiet, remaining silent, and not acting or responding to a situation. Will you get hurt? If you will get hurt, you should certainly do something about it. For instance, let us say that you are alone and you are traveling by a public transport, or you are traveling in a lonely street late in the evening, and you think or you suspect or you fear that there could be some unscrupulous antisocial element who may be interested in hurting you in some way. No point in you just keeping quiet in a situation like that. It could lead to certain dangerous side effects for you. You should immediately do something about it. When you are in danger, keeping quiet is certainly not a solution at all. You should turn around and run away from the situation. Or if you cannot run away, you should do what you need to do to protect yourself in a situation like that. If it is possible for you not to hurt another individual in the process of protecting you, that is the best solution. But if your life is threatened, then you should do whatever you need to do to protect yourself. Being a lady, it is very important for you not to get hurt. Especially, do not get hurt physically. Just because Swamiji has said non-hurting is important virtue, does not mean that you should allow a man to hurt you. Please keep this in mind always. At the same time, if it is only a mental hurt, especially from a loved one, blessing would be the best way of dealing with that person. Or friendship, sit down and have a chat with that person. Ask that person, you seem to be hurt, because of which you are hurting me. Maybe I have done something wrong. Is there a way by which I can help you get out of your hurt? Please tell me. If I made a mistake, I will correct myself. Have a dialogue with a person like that. So there are, of course, certain situations where you can do nothing about it. You just have to remain quiet. Time will be the greatest healer in a situation like that. The decision to act in a situation or not act in a situation is merely judged by two parameters. What will be the result? Will it hurt you? Will it hurt others? The ideal reaction is one that will not hurt you, that will not hurt others. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Saravanan?
Be blessed by the divine, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Krish sir says that creative thinking can be destructive also. That is producing a bomb or something. I think creativity itself is some the meaning itself is positive thinking and positive things which are found. And which, if they are finding out some bomb or something, it is destructive thinking. I think it should be like that. I don't I wish to differ. I think it should be like that.
Let
What a
us
problem.
discuss that offline. It's a matter of semantics. It's an English discussion, but I think you understand what we have talked about. Thank you.
What a problem. Thank you.
Sivaraman.
Good evening, sir. Be blessed by the divine. I am Shivaraman from Trimesa Street, Arakatle, Tambaram. My question: how to eradicate the sins? What are the best way overcome the sins? Can you guide me?
What is that? Can you repeat the question?
How do we overcome sins, sin imprints?
No, simple imprints, there are, Maharishi has given us beautiful thing, what you have to do. The sins, if you have did something, then try to, do give compensation to that. Either one, you have to support that. For example, anything bad thing you are doing, and whether you are able to compensate with that and say sorry, and able to, if there are some losses in terms of financial, then you can help them on that way. Then other one, you have to change for yourself. For example, if you've eaten more, then you have probably in one stage you have to take a fasting. Then another one is, of course, is a divine thing. What you have to doing a lot of meditation, doing good thing. No, you were able to remove your other sins also. The sins. This is a three thing what Maharishi has given to us. So do that, then it will get. You have to come out of that.
Good answer. Let me add a couple of more points for you to understand. So Maharishi has given 3 methods by which you can remove sin imprints from your genetic center. Expiation. What Sar has explained to you now is all expiation methods. Saying sorry, compensating to that person whom you have hurt such a way that the other person forgives you from the bottom of your heart. Only when the other person forgives you from the bottom of their heart, your sin imprints will get expiated, removed from your system. The second method is neutralization. No further sin imprints should get accumulated in our genetic center, for which meditation, Agna meditation, Duriya meditation, Duryatita meditation, and several other 9 different types of meditation that Swamiji has given us will help us to neutralize sin imprints. So, no further sin imprints will get attached to us. Agna will neutralize Akamiya. Sahasrara, Duriya meditation will neutralize Akamiya and Prarabdha, and Duryatita meditation will also cleanse the Sanchita Karma, Swamiji has assured us. Third method is the power of superimposition, which is what Sar has talked about today. Look, we cannot stop thinking, but we can stop negative thinking. How do we stop negative thinking? By superimposing positive thinking in place of negative thinking. Corona has come. Fantastic opportunity for us to learn something new. Fantastic opportunity to spend time with our family. Fantastic opportunity to learn meditation and exercise and make it a habit for us in our regular life. Fantastic time for us to really introspect and sit in silence. Fantastic time for us to read and research into Swamiji's philosophies of Vedatriyam. These are positive ways of looking at coronavirus time. Negative ways of looking at it is constantly reading all those unnecessary tweets and Facebooks and news items, newspapers, and constantly worrying about it. These are all negative thinking. Get rid of that. How do you get rid of it? Fill your calendar throughout the day with positive actions. So superimposition is a fantastic third method of removing sin imprints from our system. Expiation, neutralization, superimposition are the 3 methods of removing sin imprints from our genetic center. Be blessed.
Devika. Devika. Shankar.
Hi. Whenever I hear somebody talking about positive thinking, the power of it, as Krish sir explained, I also tend to think about, it's mostly power of thinking and thought, right? So my question is, I understand the neutralization part. That is going to really help us remove the sin imprints. but the superimposition of positive thinking, that is going to add to our sentence in the sense what we think will not cause any harm to us or others in present or future. It doesn't always work like that, right, sir?
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can you
Yeah.
repeat your question?
What I meant by that is, sir, like we think, whatever positive thinking, whatever good things that we are doing, um, uh, tend to have, for example, I'll give a quick example. If I have industrialization, right? Who ever thought that industrialization is going to affect the earth so badly? Nobody. Everywhere we were actually running, frantically, towards industrialization, and we all thought that it's going to help us, eradicate poverty, eradicate a lot of things, right? But we are in a stage where we are damn against all those things that we are doing against the ecology. So
I
what
understand what you're saying. So look, sometimes we cannot foresee the future. Today, we believe coronavirus is really done a lot of damage to the world, damage to the, to the environment, to the people, into the psyche of the people, economy. Everything is now damaged. Who knows what will be the analysis and reading and the lesson out of this, say 10 years from now or even 100 years from today. World War II damaged the earth like nothing else did in the past in the history. But it gave us internet, World Wide Web, atomic energy, nuclear energy. It gave us electricity, power, renewable energy. It gave us air transportation. It gave us so many automobile industry, the semiconductor industry, electronics as a concept that exists today originated out of World War. But World War could have certainly been avoided. There's so much of scientific development at the cost of such destructions was totally unnecessary. It does not justify the war in any case. However, having said that, we know for sure there is nobody else that needs to sit in a pedestal and judge our actions. We are our own judge. When I say something, when I do something, when I think about something, I can 9 out of 10 times clearly see through my perspicacity connecting the past, present, and future. Will this particular action, thought, word, or deed hurt me or others now or in the future, physically or mentally? It is just that we have not gotten into that habit of thinking through things. That is our ignorance. But we can practice perspicacious, sagacious thinking, thinking penetratively into the future, and judge for ourselves whether our actions will cause hurt for us or others. It's up to us. Practice. Now, there'll be 10% of the time when we cannot judge. Take the help of elders. No, we are not here to really solve the problems of the world. We are not here doing scientific research into coronavirus vaccine. We are not here doing research into AIDS vaccine. We are doing one software company here, or we are doing some social work there, we are running one kitchen there, we are doing one IT company work here, or we are working for a bank. That's all we are doing. Okay, so it's not difficult for us to judge for ourselves whether our actions are good or bad. That is enough. Let's not go too deep into something beyond what our needs are, our capabilities are. And we will leave it to the presidents of the world and the prime ministers of the world. Boss, are you hurting yourself and your wife? Can you do something to remove the pain of your wife and your children, your father, mother, brother, sister, or people who are working with you in your office today? That is enough, boss, if you are able to do it. For that, you certainly are the best judge given your situation. Be blessed.
Thank you, sir. We have last two questions. Kanagarajan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Vazhga Valamudan.
Please
Are you
go ahead,
hearing?
sir. Please go ahead,
Hearing,
sir.
sir? Sir, thank you, sir. Sir, very good speech I got it, sir. I got one doubt. See, in my family, in day-to-day affairs, including my Tamil and other family members, they are because of their different attitude and they're not taking any care of their family and spending more amount of doing all the unwanted things, it becomes me. It happens to be a very big, very aversion against them. And even I don't want to be them, sir. That even I am in this Manola, I couldn't tolerate. How you please guide me, sir, how I can come out from that and I can be polite, how I can become polite and real good relationship with them, sir. Please guide me, sir.
So basically, in family situation like this, so once the elders, the role of elders should be only to guide them. Today's scenario, it is like that. We have to guide our children when they want us our suggestion or tell them. But today they don't like us to interfere in the day-to-day affair. So if they are able to manage themselves very well, it is better that you don't get interfere in their activities. They are earning and they are doing what they want. But because it's not possible, they are not going to listen every time you say, because today it is better that we keep ourselves at a distance and say when they want. Yes, we can definitely give our support, we can definitely give our guidance. All these things can be done when it is wanted. If it is not there, it is better that we have to keep quiet, then only we can be happy. Otherwise, this type of family disputes will keep coming. And whenever it's possible, you can definitely negotiate with them in a cool manner. You can explain to them what if have a negative impact, what they are doing by your own experience. So then that has to be a cordial atmosphere has to be created. If the cordial atmosphere is created, you can give your suggestion. Otherwise, it's better that we keep a distance and keep quiet is the best solution here in the family circumstances.
So let me add to what Professor said. Professor has actually given a very powerful idea. But Swamiji has given three simple techniques. If you follow these techniques at any given point of time, you will maintain harmony in your family. Tolerance, adjustment, sacrifice. There is one professor whom I would like to recommend that you listen to. He is an extraordinary practitioner of tolerance, adjustment, sacrifice, and duty consciousness. He is Professor Satyamurthy. I believe he is here actually. I'm going to request him to answer you to this question. Professor Satyamurthy, you have been unmuted. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, Vazhga Valamudan, I'm there.
Sir, this gentleman is asking how to maintain.
Yeah. Hello.
Sir, can you kindly answer this gentleman's question, sir?
Yeah, very much. What exactly the situation? I just Murali, can you just tell me?
He is just saying that there are testing times in his family, that he is not able to maintain his cool because of that. So how to maintain his cool, how to remain harmonious with his family is his generic question.
Okay, simple. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. There is no action without a cause. So nothing happens in this universe without a cause. So the best solution is accept it as a divine judgment. Supposed to happen, happened. Just no comment, no command, no demand. Is one more tool Swamiji has given. Apply this, definitely you will succeed in your life. Other than what Murali said, ATA, an anti-tetwag serum, adjustment, tolerance, and sacrifice. Apply it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Last question for the day, Devika Nandi Sharma. Devika?
Are you able to hear me?
Devika, please go ahead.
Are you able to hear me?
Yep,
Yeah,
please go ahead.
Okay. Well, I have a very simple question. Suppose we start a task with positive thinking, but a negative event happens in a day. So, how do we stay positive? How do we continue with our task with positive thinking? How do we sustain it? Thank you.
No, while performing some activities, you do with a positive, negative, or some problems keep coming in the way. That cannot be avoided. So you have to know how to come out of the problem rather than getting stuck with the problem. You should find out a solution for whatever it is coming by using your expertise. You have to come out of the problem. There's no meaning in getting stuck and say, I have a problem, I'll keep quiet, or I don't know what I have to do. That's not a solution. So you have to keep moving forward. Unless you find a solution to that and come out of that only is the only way you have to do that. So analyzing what problem it is, how to come out, what are the solutions for that problem.
Let me just add a couple of points to this, Ma. Yeah, these kind of things happens all the time. So let me give you an example. Today, I decided that I will wake up first thing in the morning, do my exercises, do my meditation, and I do a set of sankalpa and resolutions and prepare for the speech that I'm supposed to give on the 7th. This is a new speech that I have never given in my life. So I thought I will prepare for it. But just when I was about to sit down, a series of incidents that occurred that took me away from my cause, and when I had to be drawn into a firefighting mode, kind of a situation that because I manage a team of people, their salary had to be reduced, a couple of people have to be sent home. So it is a very naturally it is not a very pleasant situation that I had to deal with. But I'm given the responsibility by the society to deal with it. And even though I don't take any money for the service that I'm rendering, other people who are working for me are from a lower middle class or a middle class background. And in a situation like this, they are also going to be suffering. But I have to give them this news that, look, this month your salary will be 50% of what you were receiving as the last month, or 25% of what you were receiving last month, because there is no income for the service institution that I'm serving today. So this news had to be given. It is not a good news. It is a negative news. It is a bad news, but it is my duty. I am not the creator of this particular news. I am only a messenger of this news. What is my role? This I have to deliver in a way the news is not going to hurt the individual very badly. So therefore, one-on-one phone call with each of the people that I need to talk to, I had to talk to them. I had to politely give the news, and everybody said, yeah, I expected, it's happening to me, it's happening to my husband, it is happening to this family. I'm seeing this happen everywhere. And a couple of people started ranting, and a couple of people, one or two people cried. It's okay. I have to listen to all of this. But it is, what is my duty in a situation like this? I have to become dispassionate about what is happening in this world. I did not create coronavirus. I am not responsible for COVID-19 directly. Indirectly, my negative thoughts may have created, but 6 billion people have also together created this, right? From that point of view, from a karmic point of view. So everybody is suffering. Whatever little we have done, perhaps we are having food and shelter and clothes because of the good karmas that we have done. Many people are suffering because of their bad karma. So the only thing that we can do is to pray for them. So when your mind is not really attached to this body, to this egoistic outer conscious mind, but fixed at that primordial state, that this too shall pass. Problems will come, problems will go. Thousands of problems had come to us, thousands of problems had vanished in our life. How did we overcome all those problems? For a moment, if you look back and think about it, you will gain confidence. No point in you succumbing, no point in us falling prey to an emotional state of mind because of external disturbance. In fact, remaining positive under such testing conditions will help you succeed in that given situation rather than becoming disturbed and becoming emotional and becoming. And I'm sure you have done it. It is not like you have not done it. I am not trying to lecture you that you should remain positive all the time. I am 100% sure there has been several incidents where you have remained cool and calm and quiet and composed and rational, and each time you have remained rational and calm, you have certainly succeeded far superior than otherwise. Remember all those circumstances, remember all those incidents where you have remained positive, and in this incident also you remain positive and you will come out successful. Vazhga
Thank you, professors, for patiently answering our questions and sharing your insights and divine thoughts.
Shiv Shankar wants to ask a question. Can you?
Sorry.
It's not really a question. I didn't get a chance to thank you both. Thank you so much, Sampath Kumar sir. Thank you so much, Krish sir, for the answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Vazhga Valamudan.
Let us put our minds together to thank the professor. Come to meditation position. Keep your mind at Turiya Chakra. Professor K. Sampath Kumar, be blessed by the divine. His good health, be blessed by the divine. His loving family, be blessed by the divine. His divine service, be blessed by the divine. We are happy to bring the following online programs live from Alia Temple of Consciousness tomorrow. 6 a.m. we have exercises in Tamil. 7 a.m. we have 9 center meditation in Tamil. 7:30 we have 9 center meditation in English. Morning 11 we have speech in Tamil on the topic Anmavum Prabanjalayamum by Senior Professor Shanmugam. Evening 6 we have Turyatita meditation in Tamil. 7:30 we have Turyatita meditation in English. 7:55 we have a speech on the topic Genetic Center by Professor Subramani Ramirtham. Please share the invite with your friends and relatives. Let everyone be part of the spiritual journey. We thank our beloved President Padma Shri Arulnidhi S.K. Mailanandan for his leadership and guidance. See you all tomorrow. This is Vijay from the Aliyar World Community Service Center IT team. Be blessed by the divine. Good night.